area. I don't have a picture of that right now. It's coming on the next slide, but it's pretty much a small table with a large screen for a small group of people to work together on any kind of project. Also very frequently used by faculty and staff, and it's one of the areas that is most often booked by them. We also put together a recording area. We've been getting requests from faculty who would like to record their lectures so they can post them on the Canvas site. A lot of students are requesting those lectures to be recorded so they can have access to them at the time they can review them. We have a audio recording booth with, for the same purpose. So some faculty like to record audio for the students. And I'm sorry, I jumped ahead. These two areas are also getting used quite heavily by the faculty and some of the students too. Okay. What is it that we're doing? We pretty much are doing several things at the new center. We are offering weekly sessions. We offer Microsoft Office, Canvas training, OneDrive, Google Docs, accessibility training, Omni Update, and several other smaller things, PowerPoint, Microsoft Word, etc., etc. We also do one-on-one training. We do this through our online booking form. Anyone can go online to our ETTC website and open up the form and book up an hour or half an hour of training on the training of their choice. We have a list of trainings already available, but if the training is not available there, they can always choose other and tell us what they want, and we'll identify the resources needed to provide that training to them. We also take calls. If anybody likes to call us and book training, we also welcome that. Another thing we're doing, and this pretty much happened after we opened, we began to customize training for faculty. Some of the faculty began to call us about a need for their students to learn about something related to Canvas or about how to convert Google Docs to Microsoft Word documents. And we began to customize that training for them. And the ways this works, they call us ahead of time to let us know that they would like this particular type of training. We work on putting it together, then they bring their class into the room and we provide that training for them. And it's something that is working very effectively in addressing some of the issues related to students not being able to do some things online or for their courses. We also have several recorded trainings. Things that we have identified as frequently needed. So we have those available on our website. We also have a YouTube channel that where we are posting several of these other recordings, and we have the typical training sites available to our staff and faculty and students, the linda.com or the Microsoft IT Academy. And well, my next slide is as to why are they coming. Today I had a chance to talk to a faculty member that was there for training, and I asked him the same question. Well, what is it about the center that you like so much? Because I see you here frequently, and what he told me is the following, and I'm quoting him. We find a sense of community here, a place where we can do our work and learn with others, a place where creativity is enabled and collaboration is enabled. So that's one of the main reasons he tells me that they're attracted to the center, because we're getting a lot of faculty there. For the students, students come to us because sometimes they get stuck trying to do this or other thing on Canvas. They have an assignment that they cannot figure out related to technology, so they're coming to us to get that kind of training. And the staff, well, they have to do their work, and they're very practical. Whenever they find the time, they come for help with a document in Word, something that they need to do in Excel. And we're able to provide that training for them. We're working on several other things, new software that the district is purchasing, like the EMS, management software for the district, and we're working on developing that training for them, so we're able to work in identifying those things ahead of time, so we're ready for them when they come away. And at the bottom you see a very small table that tells you the kind of usage of the center up to this point. Our highest users are the students. You can see what we have over 1,684 students that have paid us a visit because they needed some kind of training. And fewer faculty, but these are returning visits to people that come often because they're finding that their training needs are being met. And finally, we have the staff. We know that that's a lower number, but we think it is because faculty are pretty much doing their work, so they don't have the time to walk in there all the time when they need. It is something that we're going to work on. We're trying to develop a tool that we're going to put out to them to see what times are optimal for them to come into the training center. You can see on the table on the right-hand side that the numbers keep on going up, especially particularly for the students. And we believe that this trend is going to continue this year, so we more than likely going to see many more students this year. What type of trainings are they looking for? The staff are pretty much, as I told before, they're looking for Excel, Microsoft Word, Google Docs, a few of them, and working on the web pages or using OmniUpdate. The faculty, you can see that the biggest area is the Canvas and the Turnitin, which is software that they use to make sure that the students are not copyrighting, breaking copyright, the academic integrity. So there's a lot of that there. And something to do with Google Docs and the Microsoft Office. For the students, you can see that the students are pretty much all over the place in regards to training. So they come to us for help with this, Turnitin, Canvas. I need to get help on my to get access to OneDrive. How do I convert my Google Doc to Microsoft Office? So you can see that we provide the training that they need, but they need a lot more help than the rest of the group. To close my presentation, I'd like to show you a video that I think it does a much better job of telling you about the center. It will show you the dynamics and the kind of engagement that we're creating. So let me go ahead with that.
Oh, yeah. Don't do that one. That one's not very big.
Okay, so is that one?
And the music sponsored by the wellness program.
I'm actually an English instructor from the Las Vegas campus. I'm at the Merced campus Mondays and Wednesdays, and actually what I've been using it for is mainly for the center, the Educational Technology Training Center. The center was able to help me through program review. My colleagues and I were meeting here, getting everything sorted and done. It was great for collaboration. The wonderful thing is that I also can use it for my students. It's a place where we can come in, work together, and get trained, especially for the online forum. So it's been a great resource, something that I've been using, even if I'm at the main campus, or the Las Vegas campus. Thank you so much. We enjoy it greatly.
Good job. Yeah.
Well, at this time, if any of you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them.
That's great. So any questions or comments you want to the board? Trustee Gutierrez?
For your YouTube channel, what do you guys do? Just put.
Because Joe wants to be on it.
I want to be in the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I get a review?
We can either, we get calls from faculty regarding some kind of issue they're having with the technology. So we go to our recording area and we can do a video recording and we can record the screen combined with the person on a smaller screen explaining how to pretty much work on the process, and then we upload that into our YouTube channel. But it can be a number of different things. Anything related to technology, anything that engages the students with technology, we'll be happy to record it and upload it to our channel.
All right. I see. No, on that side. Anyone on this side?
I can have a question.
Okay. I have 3.
First of all, thank you, Omar, for all your years of service. 25 years is a long time here.
great job. I think you guys are doing an excellent job, and I think it's key to the success of our students. And these are skills that they're gonna use for the rest of their lives. A lot of what you're training is stuff that, you know, I could use a refresher on. So my question is, and maybe this is available already at the Business Resource Center, but has there been discussion to open this up to the community?
Not yet. We hope that at some point in time we are able to develop a training so we can record and make available to the community for free. But it's something for the future, something that is coming, and that's the hope.
Yeah, and the idea behind the Educational Technology Training Center is really to provide the training for our faculty, our staff, our students, so we can grow and innovate in technology, for us to provide robust distance education and to utilize distance education tools for supplemental type of instruction. We needed to have the wraparound support and just-in-time support. So certainly the center itself, the facility, may be used for maybe a community services class or training in technology. There would be opportunity for that. But the sole purpose of the center day to day is to support our staff and students.
Thank you.
Any other questions? All right. So I had a question, that was one of them. Hours, you said the center, no, I still have 3. Hours, so you said that the center's open from 8 to 5.
8 to 5.
Have you had any requests from students that are night students? Like I was a night student, like I worked during the daytime and then came to school at night.
We have. We
And
have
what do you do?
we stick around. We
So
wait
you
for
can
them.
accommodate
Yeah,
special requests?
we do our best to accommodate them whenever possible. We wait for them or we make an appointment with them to meet at a time at the place.
Oh, that's really
yeah,
good to hear.
we do. We are service oriented, so we do our best to help them.
Excellent, I'm glad to hear that. How do students learn about the ETTC?
Well, at the beginning of the fall semester 2018, we put out several posters throughout campus. We advertised, we put a few things on the portal, and then word of mouth got out that we had this wonderful place with free cookies and coffee. And so now we pretty much have enough people to keep us busy, and we want to work and develop programs that will continue to engage our students.
You said that students can, not just students, but Merced Community College District, everyone, can book an appointment online.
Yes.
If there's availability, do you let walk-ins walk in?
Yeah, we take walk-ins and we do our best to accommodate them. If we can do that, we will do it.
And what percentage of the 8 to 5 time would you say is used? Are you booked like 60% of your open hours, 80% of your open hours, if you had to just estimate it?
Are we talking about walk-ins or are we talking in general?
Everything, just the use.
We have Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays tend to be very busy. So I would say 95% of the time we have somebody either walking in or we have several people in the place that we're helping. And Fridays tend to be a little slower, and we have a little more time to work on developing things or recording or things that we need to do for them. But Mondays and Wednesdays, Thursdays, very busy days.
Those are all my questions. Trustee Gutierrez.
One last one, because you caught my attention with the free cookies.
He wants to know what kind of cookies you have.
Yeah, what kind of cookies? No. Are board members allowed to do some training, some office training and Microsoft Word training?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd be happy to work with
Trustee
you.
Upton was asking the same thing. Drop in and see Omar anytime, and
Yeah, we'd be happy to work with you. With a recording come by, we'll be happy to set you up and do the training with you on that.
Well, we'll call and schedule an appointment and make sure we have some cookies.
Okay, I'll make sure, yes.
All right, this is, thank you very much for your presentation. This is very informative and educational, so thank you.